Hello and welcome to Freely Whole Creative. I'm Liberty, your creativity and life restoration coach from freelywhole.com, where we're making beauty from ashes through creative soul care. Today's project is a journal with a fabric cover. We're going to get started on this today and make the cover, and over a series of videos I will complete the journal with you. So join me on the journey and let's create. This video will be a bit different than my usuals. It will be a short process tutorial with some video and some stills, because that's just how my documenting worked out for this cover. Let's see where this journey takes us today. The foundation for my cover is a 9x12 manila envelope. I've sealed it shut, and I'm adding Distress Collage Medium with a silicone brush. I only covered about half of one side and then put it on my piece of fabric that I've chosen for the inside of the cover. Since there's writing on the fabric, I wanted to get it lined up pretty straight, and I left about a 1/2 inch overhang around the edges. I turned it over and glued down the other half and got it all smoothed out, making sure that no spots were not adhered. While it was drying, I worked on some labels I wanted to use in this journal. I had some ink-dyed cotton fabric that I'd let dry, and then I stamped several sayings on it with ground espresso archival ink. I tore them apart and frayed the edges. To back the sayings, I ink-dyed some cardstock with ground espresso and vintage photo distress inks, and I sprayed them with a mixture of water and re-inker, and then just smushed the cardstock around in it until I got the look I wanted. After drying the cardstock, I adhered the sayings with the Distress Collage Medium and then stitched around the edges with my 1929 treadle sewing machine. Then I cut them apart, and I also roughed up the edges that isn't shown here. I scored a 1-inch spine down the center of the cover and then put on my inside pockets, which are made from a rectangular doily cut in half and sewed on 3 sides to form the pockets. I adhered one of the sayings in a Tim Holtz embellishment to each pocket. With the sewing done, I could now add my outside cover fabric the same way I did the inside, with the Distress Collage Medium, half at a time. And then I trimmed the edges to match on the front and the back. To decorate my cover, I adhered a round doily and a saying that I'd printed from my computer onto cardstock, cut out with an oval die, and inked the edges. I also sewed on a button that I'll use with my closure and glued on the crocheted lace trim all around. And that's it. Thanks for joining me on today's creative journey. I think fabric journal covers are so pretty, and I love fabrics. They're also easy to make. If you give this one a try, please share yours with us. The link is below. Also, please let YouTube know that you like this video with a thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't. Now, go make beauty from ashes, and may your life be freely whole.